I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
What?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
There, lay down.
I'm most pleased to be included.
I wonder who lives here.
travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help him. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Downstairs? Back here before you go find somewhere to shit. Come on. Right now I ain't gonna have a dog no more. on. Good night. Love you.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a...
Oh, I know. Yeah, I think I want to take the control right there.
Dead wizard in my book. You don't know who you're... Who do you think you are? I don't have time for this. No! Levia, get rid of window. I won't rest. Why don't you come up here? Your acrobatics are you quite finished? An utterly pitiful display. What do you think they give up? Fringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Is that the best you can do? Put me down! No! I will make you. You don't know who you're... Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! You're very... Leviosa! This is sad. Expelliarmus! Accio! We're here to see this. I will have my revenge! What an unfortunate disappointment! Expelliarmus! Are you sure you're not a muggle? Now, don't try again, I beg you! I can do this for hours!
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Oh, you think you're so clever. Odium! Press!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't rest. One less humour to worry about. As if you could best the likes of me.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Levioso!
Put me down at once!
Sendo!
Hello?
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
You won't survive this, my young friend!
Levioso! Stop! Confringo!
That was unimpressive.
Levioso!
When are you going to give up?
Confringo!
I ought to be worried about you.
Accio!
Is that the best you can do?
Levioso!
What are you doing? What is this?
Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
You've made your last mistake. You look tired. Stop us! Such arrogance.
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
There you are. Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way. Take your bet.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Chill spells glance off of me.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Oh shit.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Revelio! Revelio! Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair
We hit
enough.
that.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
Yes,
This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows, you see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
We're open.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Members shop online 3 hours early. It all starts Wednesday, November 8th at noon. Join Walmart Plus today and shop Black Friday deals.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatum Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Stay a bit, see how we go? Yeah, let's do it. Forever safer, you can start.
Hey guys.
Hey Chief, it's there.
I'm late for a meeting, but check your email. Send you some pictures of the D&D.
You and TC traveled together all Don't be, you guys are gonna have a blast. Oh my god. Check this place out, the Bradford House. My name is Swank. It's so pretty. Yeah. Good job.
They told you right.
How's the fire?
It wasn't a fire actually, but a man did hit a power line at a construction site in Severide Safely.
Oh, that's no way to tell a story, Cruz. How do you see that area ladder right there? Well, it was extended all the way out. At Severide, he was dangling from the end of it, like Mission Impossible, so that he could swing it over a field. Lava.
There was no lava.
And he had to lower himself down into a tiny spot the size of a postage stamp. There were sparks flying, electricity crackling, and the driver trapped. Well, no, and no one getting out of there alive. It's Severide. So he lifts the guy up with one arm. Yeah, not gonna lie. He definitely was.
What'd you do, Joe?
I had to get the ropes ready.
Yeah.
Where's our ham sandwiches? You knew the victim?
Used to work with him.
Oh, we've got a lot of firefighters for construction as a second gig. Hey, you still do it?
Here and there. Andre was my first crew chief. Took me on his plane, taught me how to start my loader. Good guy.
Hey, thanks for helping out with roads, Carver.
Carver. Ouch. Gotta be more careful. Well, you got 3 feet of one person at a time.
Why do we have to take astronomy? It's not even magic.
Where'd you get that? Come on. Every scar tells a story. Hellfire filter. Didn't realize that trick my book or go.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups.
Yeah, because Carver saved your ass.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
What might just be right about this guy?
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about. The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I'm fascinated with Trevnar's one.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. I'm not kidding about Trevnar's wedding because there's a chance of pneumococcal pneumonia. If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like COPD, asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you may be at increased risk of pneumococcal pneumonia. Trevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
That's why I chose to get vaccinated with Trevnar 20. Because it's one dose to help protect me from pneumonia.
A pristine night.
About getting vaccinated with Trevnar 20 today.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
This is not just a shot. This is protection made
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with. It's not...
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then. Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Lumos.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course.
Lumos.
Just not as tidy as I expected. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
She's at work right now, but she'll be home later.
Okay, Morris. Well, we have to go now, but...
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Fucking zombie there. Pre-Christmas sale on Temu. Grab this Christmas sweater for only $18 and 82 cents. It's warm, comfortable, fashionable, and caters to a ton of body types, with sizes ranging from extra large to 5 extra large. Plus, there are 2 colors to choose from. It's the perfect Christmas gift for your boyfriend, husband, or anyone who wants to stand out in style. Grab pre-Christmas deals like this and more exclusively on Temu.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Constant demand for antidotes. I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses.
What do you have for sale?
If you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place.
Let's say we show you some of what's available.
You'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up. Someone died. Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today? I think I'll just have a look around for now. Very well. Let me know if you see anything.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Well, let's see we show you some of what's available. Oh, always thrilled when a young...
But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Want to learn how to expand your photos in few clicks? Download the newest version of Photoshop apps, drop your photos in there, and press C or use the crop tool to expand your canvas. Click Generative Expand, and you can leave the prompt empty, then click Generate. And there you have it. Go update your Photoshop now and give it a try. Tag me at Photoshop to show your result.
Why have you tried to coach the worst soccer team in the world? Is this a joke? Don't worry about the story. Well, here's why. You have 0.
You followed a wee butterfly to a grand treasure, eh?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. Show you some of what's available.
pictures. I can tell you'll go far.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
With Season 2 coming to a close in just 7 days, let's talk about some level up goals you should be looking to achieve, as well as how you can accomplish them. Now, Socials and family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you're watching this.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Such a wee bairn being a thrash into a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Back on track. Like I said, season number 2 is expiring in 7 days and 19 hours, and in my opinion, it's actually easier than ever to max these rewards out. Now, to be honest with you, when I use the term max these rewards out, I'm not necessarily saying that you gotta max and get all the way to level 55. In my opinion, really the only level that's a requirement to get to that I think everyone should be grinding for is level 50. Once you get past level 50, you get 20,000 coins, you get a star elite pack, you get some XP for season 3, some more coins.
I'd love a job at Gringotts if I didn't have to take one of those rickety
The
cars.
reward at level 50 is really the one you want to get to, because level 50 is where you get a Randy Moss upgrade token.